Alright, what up, y'all? What's up to the YouTube subscribers? What's up to the YouTube community, Anybody out there that may peep this video, Anybody who decides they're going to check it out, whatever, There's a lot going on lately. First and foremost, I want to thank all the subscribers, all the viewers, anybody who's watching this video, staying tuned to this channel, watching what's going on, keeping with the updates, keeping with what's going on, what's happening, what ain't happening, because like I said before, we're going to continue to go strong right in through to 2020. And here we are on video 69 with this channel. Y'all should be proud we made it this far and we made it this long, because I'm going to continue to keep going long and strong. We ain't stopping, baby. We're going right through 2020, going to take them out, you know what I mean? Everything. We're going to continue to make it hot. We're going to continue to get stuff done. But of course, as always, I got to get in here and let everybody know I'm getting fueled up with a rock star like always. Got to get it done, y'all. You got to stay motivated. Because we on our way to the top with everything, y'all. What we got going on, what we doing, what we ain't doing, what's happening, what ain't happening. But of course, as I've said before, and I've talked about it a little bit on YouTube, and this and that, Snapchat, wherever. I don't get into everything behind the scenes because it's just, there's too much to get into, studio work, party time, whatever the case might be, celebrations, whatever's going on. There's a lot. But of course, I got plans coming up soon. It may happen sometime this summer, I don't know. I'm not for sure yet, ain't got the exact date set or nothing like that. But I've been planning on it, working on some things where I want to have a nice little party out in Chicago, I want to do a nice little party, But it's not just going to be any party. It's going to be a nice victory and success party, Supporting the music that's coming out, everything else, Support the green carpet, because that'll be coming out, I've talked about that a little bit, but, not a whole lot. But, of course, there's going to be very few special people that get a chance to walk down that green carpet, that know the struggles, know all about the success and the victory and things like that, there's a lot going on, y'all. A lot happening. But first and foremost, I want to get in here and talk about something that kind of goes along with a little success and victory that I think was actually kind of sad and shouldn't have happened. The passing of Coby Bryant. A lot of people knew him. A lot of people knew what success and victory he was on and getting into, you could definitely say Coby Bryant was on one, he was on his own level, he was doing his own thing, a lot of people tried to compare him to others and this and that, and I ain't gonna get into none of that there, really deep or anything, but I think he was a great player, and he was just, his own person, doing his own thing. I don't think you could really compare him to anybody because there really is no comparison. He was just doing his own thing. He was his own person, and he was on his own level. Just like that song Wiz Khalifa put out a while back, on my level, And he flat out said it right in that song, talk about it in his music. I'm on my level. I'm on my own level. Or however he, worded it. I don't remember exactly, but if I was listening to the song, I could tell you. But anyway, that was a good song, because he's on his own level, on a level of his own, doing his own thing, the same way I'm on a level of my own, doing my own thing or whatever. But I just want to talk about that a little bit, and give a shout out to the man Coby, rest in peace, rest in heaven, whatever like that, because that was really sad. That was a sad day for everybody when they found out that happened, because it shouldn't have happened. But it seems like every time somebody great is doing real good for themselves, getting that money, getting that paper, doing their own thing. Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Getting on their own, getting on their own level, and doing their own thing. They get knocked off their high horse. You know, and a lot of times it's not that somebody gets knocked off their high horse for being cocky, because that man wasn't cocky one bit. I mean, he was a great ball player. I mean, was he getting like, what, 60, 65, maybe 70 points a game? I mean, that's the only thing I thought that was, you know, kind of, you know, I don't really want to say a downfall about things, but a little bit of a downer. I mean, not that it was a bad thing that he was getting all them points in the game, because it wasn't. That was a good thing that he was getting all the points in the game, but like a lot of people said, and I've said it before, it was like that man was the whole team. I mean, he had players to back him up and players that was putting in work and doing work with him. But I mean, when you a player that's on the same team for so many years and never switch and just keep playing with that same team, but yet you scoring 60, high as 70 points a game, and I mean, you pretty much putting in 90% of the work for the team. I mean, come on, get the man some help, you know? And get the man some players that can work around him and pick up some of the slack where you got some players that are getting 30, 40 points a game. Because most of the other players were getting like 20, 25, maybe 30 points a game at the most. You need some other players on that team that was getting 40, 50 points a game and keep it up there with him and compete. You know, not that they had to try and be on his level. Of course, they was on their own level, but, excuse me, y'all, but he needed some decent players that was going to be in there with him, you know. But I think that's enough about that, you know. But like I said real quick, that was just a real sad day for everybody. I mean, it really was. That was just like, wow. Kind of blew the minds of a lot of people, because you didn't expect it when he going to be out on a helicopter and all of a sudden, boom, there goes an accident. When he got his daughter with him on the plane, and one of his daughter's friends, you know, that she played basketball with, and I guess they was fixing to go to a big game or something like that where his daughter played, and some things that was going on. And then, you know, Coby gets taken out like that. His daughter gets taken out like that. His daughter's friend gets taken out like that. His daughter's friend's family and family members and whoever, and friends and whoever else was there with him. I mean, it was just a crazy, sad day. Like I said, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven to the man, you know. But also, there's something else I want to talk about a little bit that'll be out in the next day or so. It'll finally be released. You know, I went ahead and I did it, y'all. I did the Nick Cannon diss track. You know, I mean, it was too easy just to put a diss track out on the man. But I got it done. And I'll get it out there, go through my people, you know, get it put in, you know. And then the next day or two, it'll be released. And you can look for it. You know, no, I called it game over. But of course, my guy at the studio that I've been working with, much love to the man, Mr. Lopez, you know. That's a good brother right there. That's a good man right there. I appreciate that guy for all the work he does in the studio, you know, to make things hot. These hot beats, you know, mixing and mastering, you know, and all the good work he doing, you know. I show much love to the man, you know, and great respect to the man for what he does, because, I mean, he doing work. And he doing some great work, you know. He putting in work because he knows that when we reach a certain level of success and victory and we get to where we need and want to be, yeah, we're going to be sitting good. You know, of course, he's been in the business for a while now, you know. But I told him when things start popping off, you know, and they get to where they need to be, they can be a little something extra in it for him, you know, just to, you know, take care of things, you know, because he on one, I'm on one, everybody on one. And I know everybody on this channel is on one, doing your own thing and on your own level, you know, no matter where you live. Maybe you got a nice trailer, you got your own home, maybe you just got a nice decked out apartment, whatever. I mean, it really doesn't matter where you're living at, where you staying, or what you're doing. That's your business and what you got going on, you know. But, you know, I just wanted to get in here with y'all and get, you know, get some things out there, you know, because I know it's been a little while since I did a video, and it was definitely time to get a new video in, and we was overdue for it. So I wanted to get one in with y'all, you know, and let y'all know what's going on, keep you updated, keep you in the loop with what's happening. But like I said, in the next day or two, that diss track is going to be released, you know. But like I was saying right quick, I was originally going to call it Game Over. But because of the hook and everything and the way it came out, my guy at the studio, he decided to call it Take a Stand. And, I may call it Take a Stand, Game Over, in parentheses or something like that, or Game Over, Take a Stand, one of the two. Because that was some ideas he was throwing around. I may do something like that. It all depends how I feel, but I'll let y'all know what's going on. And when it's finally officially released and out there, so that way you can check it out and, see how, Nick Cannon just got dissed real good. I mean, he got killed. I can say so much about that track right there, because that's just a nice, real smooth, mellow, just R&B beat. Something I've never really done before or worked on, but it just came together as a great project, But I know sooner or later, you're going to wind up hearing it when that get out there and that gets floating around, and everybody realizes, hey, this is a Nick Cannon diss track over here, They're going to, they're going to give it a listen and get that one floating around, and just, it is what it is. But the thing is, though, I'll tell you flat out, I said right in the video, I said right in the song, that I'm not a stand. Please take a stand and raise your hands. Whatever weather will come together when you take a stand and raise your hands. But that's really all I'm going to say about it till you get to listen to it, But that's just a little something to kind of, get things warmed up a little bit. But, I done it that way because I got inspired from another song. As a lot of people do, they'll listen to a song and they'll get inspired. Well, I kind of got inspired from an Eminem song one night because, I've been talking about it for a minute now, how I wanted to do a diss track on somebody, although I originally said I wasn't going to, then the idea finally hit me, I might as well do one and put it out there, get myself a little more exposure that way with a diss track, and then the opportunity hit me to where I'm thinking, okay, here it is, let's do one on Nick Cannon while, the shit's kind of hot, so to speak, and, I kind of do it for the exposure and the clout and stuff like that, I mean, and of course, it's kind of funny, and I know once he hears it, he might be a little, uptight about it, maybe get the panties in a bunch a little bit, so to speak, but then he gonna be like, all right, whatever it is, what it is, it's kind of funny, laugh it off, and keep it moving, because he really don't know who I am anyways, and I really don't know a whole lot about him, really, to know each other like that. So it's like, even if he decided to, how he gonna fire back if he ain't got nothing on me, so it's like, it's game over, it's ended right there, and I said that in the song. I think this is game over for you right here, boy. This is the end of it, bottom line. That's just how, that's just how I felt about it. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great 2020 so far. Everybody's staying blessed. Everybody's just, doing your thing. Just spreading the love, spreading the joy and the cheer, spreading that success and victory, just getting your success and victory done on your level of whatever you're doing, what you got going on, what you're doing, and you help and support others as well along the way, because like I've always said, and I can say it again, don't ever get too cocky about nothing when you're doing it, just do your own thing, be on your own level, and be on one, but never get cocky. I don't. Anything that I do, I don't get cocky with it, never. Even going into that diss track, I wasn't cocky about it, I just decided, let's make a diss track, let's put it out there, get a little more exposure that way, because like I said, once people hear it, that's going to float around when they find out there's another diss track out there. But when they hear that, hey, this man said he not a stand, because I feel like I'm not a stand. No, I'm another artist out there coming in, and I'm taking a shot. All there is to it. I got another song going to be coming out soon once I work on it and then get everything laid out the way I want it to be and get it recorded and put out there. I'm going to do one called The Real Bones, bottom line. I'm going to do one called The Real Bones and put it out there and let them know and show them who The Real Bones is. Other people out there want to go by that name Bones, but after they hear this song right here, they're going to find out who the real Bones is. All there is to it, y'all. They're going to know what's up, Bottom line. It's just the way it is, because we ain't playing around up in here. It's time to get it done. It's time to get some success and victory going. A lot of big things going on, a lot of big things coming up, Besides the party, the new diss track coming out, I'm the Real Bones song coming out and a bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of other things going on besides that. I ain't really going to talk about too much right now or get into, but there's just a lot going on and happening. I mean, sometimes I get very little sleep, y'all, doing all of this. It's just all there is to it. I mean, people think being a businessman, being a businesswoman, or whatever you're doing, that it's easy. It's easy work. In a way it is, but in a way it's not, because you really got to stay on your grind and hustle to get it done. You really got to be hustling hard at all times, 24/7. Because you know what they say, no sleep for the wicked, but I feel like no sleep for the success. You could probably even put that on the shirt, right on the front of it. No sleep for success. No sleep for the victory, or whatever, something like that. Because I mean, people do stuff like that all the time. Put something on a shirt and be like, here, get it out there, and then it sells. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get in here with y'all right quick, say what's up, much love, one love, whatever. Like I said, everybody having a great 2020, staying blessed, because I know I am. I mean, 2020, yeah, it could get better, but I don't see how much better it could get, because God has done right, blessed me so much since I've been on this path of success and victory and getting things done, YouTube channel, Facebook fan page, still going strong. Snapchat, that's really popping off and going strong, which it had been for a minute now, but I finally got it beefed up, what I mean? It's just a lot going on all over the place with social media. I'm thinking about getting back in Twitter and the Instagram game, because I had an Instagram page a while back, but that was just a personal page, like most people use through Facebook, just posting pictures, to your day or whatever and doing different things. But I never really totally understood it all, because it's a whole new platform. I thought it was going to be something like Snapchat, but it ain't. It's totally different. But I got to get back into it, check it out a little more, and make sure I totally understand everything about that page, and then I may be opening one back up to, get things going a little more, get things popping off, get things hopping a little more, hot and happening, so to speak, just really get a little more exposure out there, but I'm still working on some ideas, to get some new clothing put together, get some things out there, some shirts, maybe some hats, whatever, I got some ideas floating around that we working on. By we, I mean, I've been talking to some people, setting some things up, getting some things going, and I'll keep y'all in the loop about that and let y'all know what's happening when it comes out, so you can, pick you up some clothing, support your boys, support the channel, support the family, I want to say like support the Bones family or whatever, support the channel, support everything that we doing, because I don't want to say just me, because it's a we, because everybody, everybody's got an opinion to put in there, and keep it going. Everybody does, and of course, as always, your boy's still getting them haters, picking them up, but I don't let it bother me. I don't even say nothing to them, I don't even pay them no attention or no never mind, because like a lot of people say, and it's the God's honest truth, and I know some haters are going to hear it when they see this video. If they got to be hating, they hating for a reason. They mad about something, maybe they're not doing what you're doing, they can't be doing what you're doing, they're not on one like you on one, maybe they're not on your level, so they feel bad, because I've told people before that, hey, why you got to be hating and running your mouth when you ain't on my level, and I ain't trying to say things to get cocky, but I mean, I feel like, as I've said before, why someone always got to be hating and trying to bring people down instead of trying to lift someone up and be happy for someone because of how good they doing, and keep sharing the love, keep spreading the love, But anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna get out of here for the afternoon, y'all. I got a little celebrating to do, some stuff to get done. My sister just recently, had a birthday, happy birthday to her. She turned a big 40, and might do a little celebrating with her later, because I didn't get to around, her birthday and stuff like that, because I've just been so busy, y'all. I mean, I'll tell you flat out, when I went to the studio and I recorded this Nick Cannon diss track, it was like 1:40, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at the studio recording. That's how hardcore your boy's going and putting in work to get it done. But anyway, like I said, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here for the afternoon, and we'll get with y'all later. Stay blessed, keep your head up, continue to go strong through 2020, and we'll get with y'all later. Much love. Peace.